welcome to or welcome back to Exposed. And if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. I thought I'd do a quick comment video because I've been sorting the bed out and everything else. I feel like I've been run over by a truck. So this is the easiest thing to do that won't raise my blood pressure. We hope. Anyhow, where are we? Here. Willa. First, I got to say that the other day. Somebody I've been watching, and it was like I've never done it before, but I was there, and it was like I've got to do it first. Love your videos, Jules. Thank you, Willa. That's very kind of you. Hannah, thanks, Jules. You're welcome, Hannah. She's spewing them out again, and I'm so behind, but I will try and keep up. Donna, I have always been of the knowledge that if it's 2-ply, it means 2 layers of fabric, sheets, etc. Yeah, I think there was 2 layers of fabric in that thing because she pulled it apart, didn't she? But who knows with Lisa? Beguile me at 24:54. Oops.
Just took this downstairs for John to put my tissues in. He is the expert, and
Really? She had to have her husband install tissues into a holder. I put a recliner together today by myself after bringing it into the house by myself. Dear Lisa, you can put the Kleenex into the holder yourself. I have faith in you. I have to add, I felt no feminine energy drained from me during said recliner build. It's the same here. I had to do the bed on my own because there's not enough room for Jed and me now because I've got 2 ton of shite in the room. But so I had to flip the foam, which was a thing and a half, and then put the new topper on, and then I bought a new plug extension thing so I can have it this end of the bed because it was at the other end of the bed and the wire was in the plug and it was a whole thing. Anyway, so I thought, right, I'll sort that out. First, I couldn't get my hand down the back of the bed. Then I finally figured it out and I got it plugged in, but then I got my hand stuck. So my face is flat into the memory foam. My arm's stuck down the back of the bed and my feet are going like that because I've got socks on, and it was like, I'm going to die. I'm going to suffocate in the memory foam and no one will know what happened. And it was a pain in the hole. Anyway, eventually unstuck myself, got everything sorted out, sat down. I thought, right, I'll plug the fan back in, and I hadn't switched the electric on at the wall, or someone had switched it off, and it was like, oh, for fuck's sake, now I've got to go and do that again. And it's how can she not put fucking tissues in a tissue holder? The woman's insane. These headphones are driving me daft today as well. Donna, happy and blessed birthday to Madam. Thank you very much. I'll show her all these. I saw some... Oh, let me move that out of the way because it's going to crinkle and annoy me. I saw some others coming in, so I'm going to have to sit her down and show her. Thank you, Donna. Wow. Oh, what's happening here? Lisa is absolutely 100% insane. She writes down her weight every day. Oh my God. Yes, Cece. She weighs herself nude every day. And poor Brooke was going to weigh herself one day and she said, and I saw her and I was like, oh my God, Brooke. And I thought, she was going to say, oh, what are you doing? Get away from the scales. You're perfect. You don't need to weigh yourself. No. What did she say to her? What are you doing weighing yourself with clothes on? I swear she won't be happy until her daughter has an eating disorder. Christine. And she now makes Brooke do the same. What a terrible message to teach your daughter. Exactly. That couch in her new office is really ugly. The cushions are so thin. I bet it's as hard as old shit. That's the same thing. It's the same couch. She just took some cushions off. I'm going to start using your word, janky. I love it, and I know it will come in handy in many, many situations. It's Lisa's word, isn't it? Janky. Oh my God. The head in relationship to her body is truly scary. If her doctor thinks this is okay, then she needs a new one. The selfies that she takes in her car are even worse. I guess she doesn't use filters in the car. She looks truly ugly. Too many have told her she's beautiful, but she's anything but. It almost feels sorry for her. If I knew her personally, I would definitely try to intervene. Me too. I said as much on 2 occasions in her comments, but they always get deleted. I've tried a sneaky way to comment by doing it on much older videos, but they're still deleted. Surely her subscribers must realise that not everyone who watches worships. I think they're all narcissists too, or certainly have tendencies. There's more out there than I like to think. Exactly. I've said it to Jed a few times. Why are they kissing her ass and they can't see it? And he said, because they're the same as her. And it's like, yep, you're right. There's a whole heap of them narcissists out there. We need to keep fucking well away from them. Yes, Jules, what is it with this pushing her few strands of hair back with her thumb? Everything she does with those scrawny claws gives me janky vibes. Excuse me now, folks, but I have to walk upstairs to use the bathroom. I'll be back after I rest for a few hours. Oh, dearie me, if only I had a John to help me down. God give me strength. I have an expert for putting tissues in the box too, and I've also hired a helper to refill the toilet roll. I need to protect my feminine energy. The king, I'm sure, does these for himself. I'd be ashamed to ask someone to do this. I bet my toilet paper is more vibey than you, Lisa. Na 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 na. Lisa makes me wait at the struggle bus stop. Thank God Jules protects me from the bad weather. Carolina, she's sick and she needs help. So sad her family don't see it. That's the thing I don't get. It's like, for fuck's sake, one of you, man up. Cece, happy birthday to madam. Thank you. Wanderlow, Lisa really needs to get a life. If her world were to go to hell and they lost everything, she'd have a nervous breakdown. She'd have no idea how to be happy in just her own skin. She says she does, but she's full of shit. Oh, by the way, I watched Marnie's last video. It was a vacation to Arizona her and her husband took, and she didn't buy one thing. Her husband played golf, they played horseshoes, a lot of hiking, like normal people. I don't know how they are friends. Like to know it, Wanda. That's the only reason. And the fact that they're on YouTube. She's a YouTube and like to know it friend, but she's not a friend. It's madness, isn't it? Something else I was going to say. Yeah, I wondered... wouldn't it have been funny if Marnie had run into Lardy? Because that's where Lardass lives, Arizona. Christina, so thrilling. I'm going to say that now. You know, has anyone watched Miranda when her mum? Such fun. I say it like that. So thrilling. Christine, how can her family keep a straight face when she strolls around her house? That's what I picture. She strolls. This woman never moved quickly in her life. Wearing a faux fur with a lingerie underneath. I know it's lingerie before somebody says something. Can you imagine? And now I'm so grateful that Lisa is helping women. How? Why? When? Where? The sad part is that she truly believes it. She certainly helped me in learning how to keep a journal. I would never have understood that without you, Lisa. She really does believe that we're all as dumb as she is. Back to the Valentine tradition. Unfortunately, it went a different way in my school. I can remember one year when a boy didn't get a single one. All these years later, I can still see the utter devastation on his face, and it makes me ashamed of myself. Whoops. See, that's the thing. That's the problem I had with Valentine's. It's like people always get left out. And everything's all the attention's put on pretty. Are you pretty? Are you good looking? Are you handsome? And it's like, no, are you clever? Are you a nice person? All these years later, I can still see the utter devastation on his face, and it makes me ashamed of myself for not sending him one. What the hell was wrong with those nuns? P.S. I hate the colour of that furry bedspread. It matches nothing, nor does it elevate the style of the room. So many other colours to choose from. Yes, but she's basic, isn't she? Everything's got to be brown. Christina, how does she not know how to refill a tissue box? I can't with her. That's Lisa for you. Susan, did she just say she took the tissue box down to her husband to fill? Yeah. Sometimes I think she says this stuff just to punk her subs. I refuse to believe she is that pathetic. No, she is, really. What happened to the box thing? John, I want a box so I can stand on it and twirl around like the girls at Zara. No sign of the box anymore. John, do this. John, do that. John, sorry, I just went to check that this mic is recording because it's like, if I can keep it there, I won't look like Obi-Wan Kenobi. I don't want to do another comments thing and have no sound. Panda, happy birthday, madam. Thank you. I love that. I'm going to have to drag her in here tomorrow and make her sit down and show her them all. Lena, giant head, teeny body. Exactly. She's a lollipop lady. Andrea, I don't watch much Lisa content, although I had watched her way back like 12 years ago. She's just got worse with age. But I have to say, wow, she's frail looking. She must work so hard to stay that thin. Like never eat. Basically, yeah. And frail sums her up. You know, I did that. You know when she put her arms behind her, when she took her coat off, when she went to put it back on again, she would put her arms behind. And I cringed. I showed it to Jed today, and he did the same thing. As soon as she put her arms back, he was like, ugh! And I was like, yeah, I know. Can we go on force feed her cake? Do you think that might help? Wendy, Lisa is the definition of vapid. Happiest birthday to madam. Thank you. Because I'd seen one, I said to her, my subscribers are saying happy birthday. And she went, to me? And I was like, yeah, to you. Who else would they be saying happy birthday to? Wanda, oh, let me know how you like the mattress topper. I've been looking at them but can't make a decision. So let us know if you like it, what kind you got. So glad you're here. Thank you, Wanda. I am sat on it now and it is extremely comfortable because I had a sore bum and I used to have to fidget a lot to not sit in it, and I haven't had to move once since I put it on. But that said, I was just going to put the topper on. I was going to get rid of the memory foam that I had. And Jed said, no, keep the foam. Because the topper's only about that big. I think it's 2 inches, 2.5 inches, something like that. So it's not that big. And he said, you're going to really miss the memory foam if you don't have that underneath. So I'm not sure how big the memory... I think the memory foam's like that. So I flipped it to see if that'd help. Like... because I had a bit of a dip in it. Anyway, I've got the memory foam and the topper now. And then I've got this furry thing that I got from QVC. And then a thing. What's it called? A waterproof cover over everything. Just in case I have another accident like I did with the Pepsi thing. I wanted to get... there's a bamboo one. Hang on. And I wanted to get that. But it was on sale and I missed it when it was on sale. And I was waiting and waiting this one. I was waiting and waiting and waiting for it to come back. And it didn't come back on sale. Because there was loads of really good reviews for this. But this is about the same size as the one I got. And the one I got had much better reviews. And they said the customer service was really good and blah, 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 blah. So I went for that in the end because it was on Amazon. But rather than investing in a topper, I don't know. See, how it depends on how much comfort you want and how old your mattress is. If you only want like a little bit of support, that'd be great, or this one would be great. But I would recommend memory foam. Are you in the UK? Because it's on eBay. You can get memory foam on eBay, like slabs of it. See, mine isn't in a cover. See, here, you just buy like a lump of memory foam and then stick it, like put a sheet over it, or a sheet over that and then another sheet over the top or whatever. But we've had the memory foam for donkeys now. I can't remember when I last got the memory foam, and it's really good. But I ended up getting this one. See, it looks really thick on there. It's not that thick. But I got some voucher popped up, so I got 20 quid off it. It was free delivery, and it ended up being 119, which I didn't think was bad for a Super King bed. But does it have a name there? I'm trying to not. There we go. Bonvia mattress topper. But there's loads of them if you have a look around. But I got this with the intention of getting rid of the memory foam and just having this. But like Jed said, it probably wouldn't be half as comfortable with just that thing. So rather than paying through the nose for a topper, I'd try memory foam first if I were you. Anyway, we got there in the end. Where is we? No, wrong button. I can send you some links to the one I got, Wanda, if you want. But like I said, I really do think memory foam is the way to go. James, 223 to 235.
But rain, rain. And then tomorrow, high 42 with the sunshine. And then Tuesday, a little snowflake.
Tuesday, not two. So she's going to spend maybe 2 minutes talking about nonsense weather so she gets more view time dollars. But she never mentions the forecast a few weeks back when people in her own state had that thingy called a natural disaster, where they lost everything: clothes, bodysuits, boyfriend, vibey candles, out of town bodysuits, and their homes. Again, I can't spell it out any slower or simpler. If you can't see that everything she does in her video is to take advantage of the viewers and run to the bank with a check and then hide all that money into bags, then you're stupid. Fans or haters, you should really start calling her on it. I hope people know that you can always call a friend out on bullshit. Her fans can confront her and enjoy her and still watch her. I don't know why everyone is so one-sided or afraid. It's very disturbing to see her sit throughout this video and talk about things that are so not important and never once mention anything about her children, humanitarian work, helping and outreach to struggling people within the community. Nothing. It's all about her and her disgusting addiction of hoarding. Now we're talking about magazines and organisers. I could just drown in this bathtub, but I won't. I have to be alert for ballerina watch. Lol. You're funny, you are. But that's the thing. They won't hear a word said against her, James. You can't say anything. Or you're jealous, you're a hater, you're this, you're that. Notice how she's doing Amazon at the end of the month. She obviously ran out of ideas for videos, and Amazon is the new Walmart or Dollar Tree to her. These are the bullshit videos that she makes decent coin off, but not for a new Gucci bag. Oh, maybe Wheel can finally get some new socks and an iPhone gadget thing. Oh, I don't know. Cat Mama, I think she's ready to be committed. That woman is not the brightest bulb in the tanning bed. I don't think she's even a bulb. Tech Help got me this. It was new. It's Dr. Pepper Cherry Crush. You probably have it in America already. It sort of kind of reminds me of tunes. If you're in the UK, you know what I'm going on about. Oh, will you stop? Yeah, it's like a cherry sweet or something. I started drinking it and I wasn't sure I really liked it because it was freezing, but it's warming up a bit and it tastes a bit better when it's like not straight out of a fridge. James, Madam, happy birthday, darling. I hope you have a sweet for dessert on your birthday. And if I may ask you, if you had to pick, is this me or Madam you're asking? The ballerina, Janice, or Glenda of the Prayer Warrior to move into your home for 1 month, who would you pick and why? Are you asking me or Madam? Janice. Who's Janice? Is that what you're calling Lisa? Oh, do you know, if I do too many things at once, my head switches off. I wouldn't have any of them in my house for a month. I think Lisa would be the least. I'd just shove her in the clothes coat closet and lock the door and leave her in there. Can you imagine having to spend time with any of them? Like I said, on a desert island, I'd pick Lardy, because at least you could have a conversation with her about something. But in my house, 7:07 to 7:18.
My journal. Every single day, I fill this up with things that I am thankful for, random things. Like if I had a good night's sleep, I'm thankful for my teeth, that nothing's hurting me right now.
I've got a wobbly tooth. Isn't the life coach into manifestation? Why is she not jotting down the families struggling in North Carolina to say a prayer of abundance and security to those that are still displaced? Why can't she poet glimpses of hope and devotion in prayer in there? Why does she have to write about teeth? Her genuine fans are absolute morons. Yes, they are. Total. Bonnie, happy birthday, madam. Thank you. Oh, little unicorn. Wonder, attention please. Friday haul just released. Again, Lisa's Friday haul just released. Sorry, it just popped up. Couldn't help it. Love this crew. Bonnie, other than the Goodwill, can anyone think of a place she won't shop at? I reckon she'd draw the line at Dollar Tree, wouldn't she? But then Dollar Tree's better organised than Goodwill, so... But there's nothing in there she'd want. There's nothing for her in the Dollar Tree, is there? Bonnie, oh dear Lord, her poor hubby can't even have his own t-shirt without her wanting one. Exactly. She bought Wheel a t-shirt once and she wore it before she gave it to him. That's what my mum did. Oh, you're not wearing that jacket. Can I have it? No. The latest and greatest YSL. What happened to Hourglass? So she uses 2 makeup sponges a day, then throws them away. Wasteful. She uses them for a couple of days, and when they look like they need a wash, she bins them. Yep. Nikki, this woman is completely out of control. Also, Jules, I love you. Thank you, Nikki. She is. Off the chain. Bonnie, love the way you described Amazon. 2636.
Or 2 is when
Shit that you never knew you needed because you didn't fucking need it, that you're gonna buy anyway.
you're thinking,
It's like Temu as well, isn't it? You get stuck scrolling in that and it's like, oh, what am I doing? It's like, go read a book or something. But see, that's my excuse. I can't read a book anymore. Love the way you described Amazon. How true. And by the way, that trash can looks like something that would be in a doctor's office, doesn't it though? Why does she need 2? trying to make an... Oh, they fill up. So empty them, you lazy fucker. Lourdes, happy birthday, madam. Enjoy the chocolate cake. Thank you. Oh, this is a long one. Oop. James, this video is so boring. It's like watching our Dollar Tree cheap nail polish dry. I play it when I'm folding laundry. I had to call this out because it's literally back-to-back popery marathon of annoying crap she does that we don't ask her to do. 12:03 to 12:10.
Hello, the doggies. We're talking baby talk to the doggies, and it's bothering somebody. This is what I look like.
Talking to her animals like a 3-year-old when she typically is screaming at them or poking and prodding them like a 3-year-old little girl. 12:10 to 12:19.
This is what I look like.
We can see.
This is from, where's this from? Old Navy. Had these shorts for a very long time.
Aggressively fishing for compliments, hoping someone or several people will tell her she looks amazing when she clearly has gained all of her weight back, defeating her surgery and dietary needs, and she's showing us wrinkles, black loungewear full of dog hair. What are we supposed to say? Oh, I want that. It looks so good on you.
A little candy. And yeah, my hair is really damaged because I bleach it. So every single person that has an animal on...
Again, she knows her hair looks like crap, so instead of just not showing attention to it, she has to be really passive aggressive when no one even brought it up. Does she remember that she's the one that decided to go live and people are just watching because they got notified? She's acting as if she's been inconvenient or bothered. Inconvenienced?
So every single person that has an animal on YouTube, they're neglecting it. What else? They're neglecting it. They don't treat it right. Like all of these people.
It's not everybody on YouTube. It's just the people that... When she knows that she was caught in a lie or her behaviour is unacceptable, she'll deflect and start with these talking circle nonsense moments where she points the finger at mostly everyone in her circle, or she pointed directly at one other person, taking it off her period again. No one brought this up. Again, she's the one that came to the live. I find that point so interesting because she can sit at home and read sentences off websites or comments, and she's very astute and smart with how she reads it and what it means. She's not an idiot, but when it comes to people making correct statements about her that paints her in a light she doesn't want to be seen in, she acts stupid, like the filters, like getting fired from Sensi, like the pit bulls. Everything is all of a sudden something else and not the topic at hand. She's so predictable, it's pathetic. Very predictable. Hello. Hi.
About everybody on YouTube, like they are martyrs, like they are doing it right? We don't shower. Lisa looks dirty. Lori looks dirty. HRH looks dirty. We don't shower. We look like we smell. What else? We don't take care of our animals. The animals are all abused.
What the hell was that? Was that even a complete thought or sentence? Remember, she's calling me a loser. She's on live, babbling about crap. That's obviously in her head. That's upsetting her. I love that I'm a loser. However, I'm commenting on a reaction channel on a social media website that plays videos from content creators that has a comment section below. It's not like I'm planting surveillance cameras in her underwear drawer. Ooh, and wiretapping her and doing anything out of the ordinary. I'm on my channel commenting on content she puts out. Now remember this in the content she... Now remember this, hang on. This is the content she puts out. Concerned about her and Lisa and HRH being dirty. I love how she lumps herself with them. I've not even been on that Gossip Bakery site since I talked to her when she constantly told me to go check it because she was Pat. She's so trying to make herself religion again. She would have made herself relevance and likable again if she came back and she was nice and talked about changes in our life. That's the thing. I was waiting for her to come back, having lost some weight, working as a cosmetologist or whatever, maybe met a fella. But no, she comes back worse than she went away. This is actually about Lisa and Laurie. I comment about their bad behaviour, but at the end of the day, I don't want Lisa to have an eating disorder or shopping addiction. It's not healthy for anyone. It's unhealthy for her and her family, because that really will fuck up her mental health and financial health. And for Laurie, I always say I miss the old Laurie. She was really cool and had a lot of spirit and great vibes. I don't want to see Laurie suffering, but I will not allow Laurie to make up lies and not be accountable for a lot of the things she created out here. I never want to see anyone in harm's way, but I will comment on their content that they put out for everyone to see. Reminder to the ballerina, I never exposed your secrets. I still kept your secrets between you and me. You, on the other hand, not only twisted some of my secrets, but completely fabricated others that never even, or things that came out of my mouth or into writing. My favourite was when she said I was jealous about my best friend Joe at the time being in a relationship. That was absolutely hysterical because it's the other way round. I was so excited that he'd found a boyfriend so he could stop using my wallet, my car as a taxi, and my emotional and mental energy. And if it wasn't for his boyfriend at the time, we would have not gotten back together and made up and become friends again. Now we are no longer friends because of his narcissistic tendencies and entitlement. He literally took thousands of dollars from my grandparents' inheritance to me, used it, and never found the need to pay me back. Ah, now I know why you're not friends with him. But she wants to talk about me being jealous that he had a boyfriend. She's so ridiculous. She needs to get the local psychiatric awards on speed dial. It's looking like she might need to go in for a refresh soon. MJ Brownlee, 108.
Long, I sized up, they're perfect. I will put my outfit right in here because I don't have any shoes on. And then I
need to move me over here, but every time I move me over here, she starts putting pictures over that side. Did she graduate to taking pictures in front of stores now instead of the back of stores or parking lots? Panda's laughing. So true. I'm a bit confused. Why would she have to give her mama the link for the knife if the mum is the one giving the knife away as presents to Brooke and John? Anyone? I think she said she'd have to get the link off her mum. Hang on.
link to that from my mama. Okay, my silverware. I don't like that. I will eat all the fat in the world, but I don't want like a tendon ligament-y type thing. So he's
Tendon ligament-y type thing.
been using this. My mom said she cuts everything with this. So, and she eats a lot of salads. She's basically keto. Like she's very, very healthy. Keto with a little bit of beans and rice maybe. And maybe a baked potato. You guys know, just very, very whole foods. That's what I'll say, whole foods. So I'm actually going to have to get the link to that from my mama. Okay.
Yeah, I think she needs to get the link from her mum so she can link it and make money on it. It took it like she was going to let her mum have the link commission on that. Who knows with these scams? Oh, she won't let her mum have the commission. MJ, happy birthday to madam. Enjoy the chocolate cake. Thank you very much. So I was thinking, because I was really zoomed in today, does anyone know how she got the hole in her nose bridge? Was it there before her rhinoplasty, or did it come after? No, she's always had it. Or is it just a big pore? Has she ever mentioned it? I don't recall seeing it in the other house or rental house, but maybe I just can see it. I think she she's always had it. Maybe she's upped the filters when she was in that house. I don't know, but yeah, she mentioned it once. I think she said she wouldn't do anything with it because then it wouldn't be her. I don't know. It drives me sorry, CS. It drives me crazy. All that money she spends on junk, she should just get it fixed. It's the thing, couldn't they just fill it with something? Bonnie, I thought the whole family went to her parents on Sunday. Yeah, no, just her. She went. She was the fucking belle of the ball. Her mum cooked her favourite food. She was waited on hand and foot. And because I complained and complained and complained and said she needed to be feeding her parents, now all of a sudden she's bringing them dinner. Liar. MJ. I don't think so. Lisa likes to have her parents' undivided attention. She's even mentioned getting to her parents' house early when she knew her brother would be arriving with his family. And I want to tell them all about the convention, or whatever it was. Well, I'm shocked. Maybe it was the way I was raised. Our whole family would get together on Sundays. Children and all were welcome. I thought that was a normal thing. How sad for her. Wow. I wonder why she's still married. Oh, that's right. Money and opening boxes and putting tissues in things. Melanie. Must have Amazon picks for 2024 translate to my most money making links of 2024. Yep. Sorry, Jules, it's not funny, but this statement made me laugh out loud. I wasn't expecting it. 1726, 1730. Only that part, the rest of the story was sad. Do you know who she looks like? My gran, just before she died. I can see why that'd make you laugh. Bluebird Traveller. Pivot was a word trend in 2021 and she just now figured it out. I thought pivot was a trend when it was on Friends. Yeah, it is one of those, Bonnie. Take a nap, ignore it, you don't have to watch it. Bonnie, enjoy your chocolate cake. I did, thank you. Ginger, she looks like an alien. How can she not see what she's become? Because she never saw what she was, Ginger. That's the problem. I don't know who she saw when she looked in the mirror. She looks different in photos that others take. I've no idea what she really looks like at this point. I don't think she does either. And the thing, this getting super skinny thing is only so when she goes to the Like to Know It conference again, she'll be the skinny one in the picture. That's the only reason she's doing it, because she saw the pictures other people took and didn't like it. Happiest birthday to Madam. Enjoy your chocolate cake. Yummo. Thank you. Melanie, poor thing. Didn't want to have a wedding because she didn't have any friends to invite. Probably. You're really grasping at straws when you start trying to pimp the Amazon silverware and kitchen knives. I know. Why would I want the same cutlery as her? Fuck's sake. Deb, yes, and a notebook and pen. It's quite sad, really, isn't it? Melanie, she's talking about the stuff John buys on Amazon as if it's embarrassing, trivial shite. But she's proud to announce that her word for the year is pivot and that onion kicks off her IBS. I can't cringe any harder. I know, the way she rolls her eyes. Oh, vitamins and stuff, computer bits, and it's like, I'm glad John actually spends money. Why is everything about going out of town? She doesn't actually go out of town that much, and when she does, it's only for a couple of days. I know, she thinks she's fucking world traveller now, doesn't she? Panda, she can't afford a week's vacation. Deb, she thinks she's a baller like the super wealthy and she wants everyone to know it. Ugh. Bonnie, Chic on the Cheap does mostly Walmart hauls as well. And they are besties. Yeah, it's like to know it YouTube bestie. And every time she has to stop and think about her name. It was her wedding she went to a while back. That's who Chic on the Cheap is. Panda, my skin is still crawling over the unwashed fur. Bonnie, wow, I do think that Tatum 6669 has a few issues, lol. They make me laugh when they come here shouting and bawling, and it's like, are you done now? Bye. They think they get to me. You're ugly, you're jealous, you're fat, you're in your bed. And Twyla, happy birthday, madam. Thank you. I'm bursting with takeaways from this video, but I'll zip it. What? No, don't zip it. One thing that's left me without words is the tissue box debacle. Who would have thought someone couldn't grasp the complex art of putting tissues in a tissue holder? And the cherry on top is that John tried to teach her, but it was a lost cause. That's not feminine energy, that's a mental issue. And I'm not joking. If it wasn't clear before, it should be now. My question is, why isn't her family staging an intervention? She's literally flushing their cash and John's retirement down the drain with her absurd spending and delusions of grandeur. And her weight is scary, with skin stretched over bone, wrinkled and saggy. And the kicker is, she genuinely thinks she's looking good. Someone needs to get her some help pronto, don't they? That's all I keep saying. How can I be mean if I want somebody to look out for her and help her? They're the mean ones encouraging this fucking whatever we call it. I forgot to say this. I think she's getting worse with the okay after each product she shows. I think she's doing it just to be annoying, because it truly is. She never did that in her older videos. Sometimes she did, but yeah. Drives us all mad. Bonnie, Vanessa, I remember years ago she made a video saying she wouldn't accept any more gifts. I don't know the reason why, unless she would have had to reciprocate and do giveaways. Oops, I'm sorry, Jules, just answered your question. No problem. Ginger, whoever commented 9 strands of hair, I have to let you know you're responsible for me laughing so hard I peed my pants. Thanks a lot. Oh, this stupid headphone. What is it, right? You get them and they sit fine. You have them 5 minutes and they're falling off your head. I can't do anything. There we go, see? Falling off. Drives me mad. I need to get a elastic band and put it over it so it stays. I don't know who it was either, but it was funny. Welcome to the real world, Lisa. Not everyone has a full mane of hair. That was so funny though, 9 strands of hair. I'm going to have to start sending out tenner underwear, aren't I, Ginger? Wear these when you watch the comment video. When all the influencers are doing Amazon videos at the same time, there's a reason. And spoiler alert, it's not because they're trying to help you. Look up. Look up. I'm going to call you Look Up. I agree, Lisa is getting worse by the day. She's frantic, losing subs. When she hits bottom, she's going to hit hard. Is she losing subs? She was buying tons of them not so long ago. She'll just buy some more. Lou, happy birthday to Madam, thank you. I hope she had an amazing day. Robin, giving me another giggle, my friend. I'm glad. That's the point of it. Bo, I just love your comment section and videos. You and your subs crack me up. They crack me up as well, Bo. It's fun here, isn't it? Deb, now we know why she hates the necklace John gifted her. He didn't purchase solid gold for his deserving wife. I swear to God, I wouldn't pay that much money for it. It's a fucking joke. It's not gold. Go away. Lindy Lou, hanging out my towels, as she says, hanging out towels is just yuck. Well, I think her whole life is just yuck. I was thinking, did she mean hanging them up to dry after you've used them was yuck? Because, like, some people do that, don't they? They have heated towel rails and they use it a couple of times because all they're doing basically is dabbing water off a clean body, and then they wash them every so many days. But I now I'm confused myself. I don't know if she meant that or washing them and hanging them out, but either way. Deb, she made a mental note about a pen and she's doing experiments with bracelets. Oh Lord, I've heard everything now. Lindy Lou, these are fun videos, Jules. Thank you very much, Lindy. Ada, yummy chocolate cake. Enjoy. Happy birthday to your daughter, Jules. Thank you very much. Cookie, she will have another mirror. She can't resist looking at herself. She's going to have to put one up. It'll drive her bonkers not having it there. She was so used to having that mirror. Susan, mark my words, she'll never wear that jacket again after she watches this video. The collar doesn't lay right on it. I never noticed. It will be tossed. Happiest of birthdays to Madam. Hope you all enjoyed the chocolate cake. Yummy. Thank you. Paris, Lisa is so full of herself. John feels so needed with the tissue box. Is she serious? No. Deb, Lisa and I are about the same age. I haven't used the word yucky since my kids were toddlers 20 years ago. Joyce, you're right about not being hard on your teeth. When my father was in the army, the dentist told him to brush every second day. Dad had his first filling at the age of 69. Wow. Yeah, no, my mum was saying I wasn't brushing hard enough and I needed to brush for longer, and now I've got receding gums and fucking sensitive teeth. Thanks, Mum. Apparently, putting tissues in a tissue box for Lisa makes John feel needed. Oh, brother, my granddaughter can put tissues in a tissue holder and she's 12. No, she doesn't realise. She thinks it's, oh, I've got someone who does stuff for me. No, it just makes you look like a moron, Lisa. Ada, I hang my towels on the line. Exactly. I don't know what she was going on about. Super limpiter. You come across as jealous. If I hear that word one more time. You come across as jealous, negative, trolling, etc. Lisa may be a wealthy American, but she isn't a bad person. Comparison is the thief of joy. Well, super limpiter, whatever your fucking name is. I'm not jealous. I'm not trolling. While you're all over there kissing her hole, she's starving herself to death and spending her fucking family into the poorhouse. And if you think that is better than calling her out, then I can't help you. First one of the day. Oops, nope. Levanity, you're so right. Don't let them hammer at your teeth. When I was young, we had an apartment house fire. Lost everything, including my cat. Aww. And at the same time, my dad's job closed down. We had Medicaid, and those dentists drilled in every tooth. I lost so many teeth through the years from that. I sympathise with you. Yes, Lisa, please eat some cake. She could use it. Happy birthday to Madam. Thank you, honey. That's horrible. Yeah, our whole house burnt down when I was 4, 5, something like that. It's to this day, if I smell, like when we moved here first, there was a load of shit in the back garden, so Jed was burning stuff every night, and he'd come in and I'd smell the fire on him and it'd give me the heebie-jeebies. I can't cope with that smell. I bet you're the same. Panda, I worked in a dental office for 10 years. Medicaid pays the dentist double for children under 12. Yeah, that's why they fucked my teeth then. Unfortunately, many offices take advantage and perform unnecessary work on the children. They also will have multiple visits for an exam and x-ray to score double payment for what should be one 30-minute appointment. Sick. Wow, that is crazy. So sad that some of those dentists get rich off of taking advantage and drilling where there is no cavity. I don't get how they got away with that. That's probably why my mum was saying brush harder, because she thought there was something wrong with my teeth when there wasn't. Between her and the fucking dentist. Mary, bragging about being carnivore. 5 years of no fruit, no vegetables, no bread. The only thing she eats and actively promotes is the pain and suffering of helpless factory farmed cattle. It will catch up with her. It is. Just look at her arms. Think of a life where you would never allow yourself a single piece of birthday cake, never enjoy a trip to a French bakery, no fresh bread, no cookies, no cake, no candy, ever. No exception, just yummy McDonald's beef patties. Exactly. Is that why she overcompensates and buys herself a trillion fucking designer handbags? Because she's not getting to eat nice things? Katnian. What will she do when John's gone? He's older. Her parents will not be around forever. What will she do? Call Brooke or her brother every time she'll need to fill her tissue box or untangle her bracelets? Buy a flying ticket, plug in her computer, return a package, see a lizard or anything at all? John is handling her finances and everything. What is she going to do? She's not capable of doing anything. Any basic stuff people do every single day, she cannot do. It's true. She probably will bug the arse off of Brooke and her brother. Twyla, and she brags about it, calling it feminine energy. I would be embarrassed. Me too. Donna, hope you will have great sleep, relaxation on your new mattress topper. Thank you, honey. Well, so far, sitting on it, it's great. Pardon me. I'm just glad it's all done now. I guarantee tomorrow I won't be able to move my arms. I'll have to use my feminine energy. Have a blessed Hanukkah weekend to everyone. Oh, is it Hanukkah weekend? Happy Hanukkah, everyone. I have craving homemade chocolate cake with chocolate icing ever since you said that was what Madam had for her birthday. The recipe on the back of the old Hershey's cocoa can, or tin as you call it. Was there a recipe on there? I got Jed to get some hot chocolate for me because I've been craving that every so often. I'm going to see if there's a recipe on it. Carolina, we crave common sense, Lisa. Can't believe she would give someone toothpaste as a gift. I know. How I'd be embarrassed to do that. Amazon sell fake products, especially Abaji and other cosmetics. Never buy from them. Leave her, she'll be fine. Alexandrina. I love her, Lisa. I've no idea what you're saying. You love Lisa. If you love Lisa, go and watch Lisa, Alex. You don't need to be here. I'm not sure. What were you trying to say? Come back and explain. Paul Beatty. This woman looks like an old hooker. The only big thing about her are her implants that have not shrunk like the rest of her. That is not normal. Bella, I'm tired of her saying, I love it, I love it. She said that since day dot. She's so annoying in many ways. Happy birthday to Madam and thank you for the video. You're very welcome and thank you. Oh, is that it? Anyone on the naughty step? Nope. Anyone comment while I was talking? No. Right, we got to the end. Congratulations. And if you got here with me, thank you very much. And I will see you in the next one.